Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, scores and predictions for Ravens versus Eagles. Look, I want to make sure that I make this very clear. I said in a previous video, and I picked it a couple times this season, but I have the Ravens going to work against this team. And I want you to understand why I have the Ravens going against this team well. And I think that it's going to be a heavily one-sided game. I think the Ravens are going to milk clock at the end and then get out of there with about a 20-point victory. You know what I'm saying? So let me break this down. Let me tell you exactly what's going to happen. All right. Starting with the Baltimore Ravens quarterback, Lamar Jackson. What do I have him doing tomorrow? I'll tell you what I have him doing. I have him doing about a Jackson 4, leaving off one of the brothers. That's what I got him doing. I think Lamar puts and goes absolutely hammer against this team. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a Jackson 5 this game, simply because of this. One, he excels against the NFC. Two, he excels even more against the NFC's best. When you're the NFC's best, Lamar's game goes to a whole nother level. And we've seen it countless time and time again. Let it be against the Seahawks, the 49ers, heck, the Detroit Lions. And he goes bananas, berserk fury. So I got Lamar going for 4 touchdowns. That could be 5 based on if something gets called back and he throws for it. But I think Lamar throws for 4 touchdown passes tomorrow. I don't think he's going to be looking to run much tomorrow. I think he's going to be looking to throw and throw heavily. Now, can he get a rushing touchdown? Yes. But the rushing touchdowns a lot of times with Lamar come from around the 10-yard mark, and then he'll take it and then, 10 in, and then it'll look like everyone's heavy going to Derrick Henry, and he takes the fake or the counter, and he goes at the sideline, and then it's a score, or he stretches it. You know what I mean? So that's the only way I see him running a rushing touchdown, but I think Lamar Jackson goes for at least a Jackson 4 tomorrow. How many passing yards? 300. Yes, he will go for about 300 yards passing to 330 yards passing tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be crazy. Why? I'm going to tell y'all why. The next thing why. Derrick the King Henry. Let me explain this to you. I got Derrick Henry doing very well. I got Derrick Henry getting around 130 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns. You understand what that means? Okay. The reason why I have him doing that is because I know he's going to get at least 1. He didn't score last week, so they're going to make up for it. Trust and believe. But does he get 2? The 2 could be on a pass play. I think they throw him a screen. He takes it the whole distance. I expect Derrick Henry to have about 120 to 130 yards rushing this game. But make no mistake about it, I expect him to have around 50 to 60 yards receiving this game also. So he could be looking at around 200 yards, all-purpose yards, this game, flirting with that number. You know what I'm saying? So him and Lamar's going to be feeding off each other. A lot of play-action bombs. Expect a big play-action bomb this game to Rashad Bateman. Expect one to Isaiah Likely. Yes. I got those 2 guys scoring also. Anybody else, I don't know. I would say more Zay is going to have crazy stats this game than a lot of people would be like open up their eyes to. Because I think that Lamar, when the Ravens go against teams that have the best at their positions, Lamar likes to not only shine, but get his weapons to shine also. I know everyone's been hearing, Saquon's better than Derrick. Yes, he is. MVP, over Lamar Jackson. So Lamar's going to go off, and I think he's going to try to get Derrick Henry a lot of stats. But make no mistake about it, A.J. Brown, that receiving core, Dallas Goedert, what's his name, Devontae, all those guys is legit like top 15, top 13 guys in the entire league. A.J. Brown's a top 4 receiver in the league. So I want everyone to understand that I do believe Zay's going to have a good game, but I expect that Bateman has another big play this game. Or at least Zay will have the big play. One of them is going to have a big play. But I think Isaiah Likely does also. I think he was quiet I think they wanted to get him more involved the last game and they didn't. So make note that I think that Isaiah Like is going to get his fair share of targets in this game. Now, why I think it's going to be a blowout. They're going to want to get Saquon as much touches as possible. They want Saquon to be, that's how teams work. They want to give, they want to let these guys go out there and perform. So they're going to give him the ball in pass downs. They're giving him the ball in rushing downs. They're going to try to get as much all-purpose yards as possible. And when a guy's doing that, especially against the Ravens, that is truly stout against the run, then I think it's going to be on Jalen Hurts to win with his arm. And I think Jalen Hurts is going to make some problems because he's going to be looking to favor Saquon, hold the ball too long, try to launch it to A.J. Brown. Someone's going to undercut it. Interception. I expect Jalen Hurts to have 2 interceptions in this game. 2 at the minimum. And I expect him to get sacked this game at least 3 times. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those games. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of those games. It's going to be one of those games where I look at the Ravens and y'all be like, man, they was not playing. They was not playing. Now, I said Lamar should have 4 passing. Derrick Henry should have 2 also. That could be in one of the passing. But at the minimum, I got the Ravens scored in about 35 to 38 points this game. At the minimum, right? It could push to a 40 if someone like a Justice Hill gets involved again or a Keaton Mitchell and goes and breaks one away for a 40, 50-yarder. So it could stretch to a 40 game, a 40-burger. But make no mistake about it, I think the Ravens win this game 38 to about 15. 15, 10, sorry. 1 score, 2, so I want to say 38-13. I'm sorry. The mathematics is messing up in my head. So, yes. So, I got the Eagles scoring once, kicking 2 field goals. Yes. And that's how they get their scores. Who scores for the Eagles, I do not know. I expect it to be through the air. If there's anything, probably Dallas Goedert. Probably going to be the one to grab that pass for that touchdown. We might end up keeping Saquon out of the end zone this game. I don't want to jinx us, but I have a feeling Saquon has one of his most off days tomorrow at 4:25. But we're going to get to see what happens and stuff like that. But like I said, Ravens 38-13 with the win, leaves, crushes. Lamar becomes undoubtedly the front runner for the MVP, and Derrick Henry looks like the offensive player of the year. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? What is your scores and predictions? And yes, last week I was very close to my scores and predictions. The other previous 2 weeks like that, I was off because the Ravens were doing foolishness. But I think I'm back on track, and I think these ones are going to be the ones that happen for this game. But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This your host, Hunter, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh.